Hi, today I'm gonna talk about everything I have in my Sephora cart, things that I replenish because I've run out of them, I love them, I wanna get them at a discounted price, and then the things that I have on my wish list today, because that grows every day. And I will give you my suggestions as to what you might want to put in your cart, things that I already have and absolutely love. I will also list the dates for the different members and the different percentages in the description box and the first pinned comment, along with the links to everything I talk about in today's video. So let's get started. So first I'll tell you the things that I'm replenishing, things that are almost empty. Nothing has gotten completely empty. I never let it get to that point. My Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I can't live without it. I have tried just about every single other foundation out there and I always come back to this guy. So absolutely, this is in my must get again. This is not something I actually run out of very often. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but I have come to the end of it. So I always get the one fair. I just recently went on a trip and I wanted to get all of the travel size items, which that is actually a really good thing to get during the sale. Those travel size items, they charge you a fortune for them and they're so little. When I went to get the travel size, they didn't have the one fair that I always get. They had the two, and I actually really like it. So I don't know, maybe I need to get the one and the two. My Dior combo here, I have the lip balm and I have the lip maximizer. I don't have to get this every time either. Maybe once a year I get these, but I love them for just that everyday, just a sort of a natural blush that it gives your lips, because I do the 001, so it's just a very light, just, it almost looks like it's just your lips, just a little more flushed. And then this one I actually go through pretty quickly. Sometimes I have to get it when it's not during the sale, which I don't like doing that. It's the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. I get it in Cotton Candy Kisses. It's not a real dark color. It's one of those, again, sort of like my Dior plumping, but this really does have that tingly plumping feeling. So whether or not this really does plump up my lips, it has a very tingly feeling when I put it on. So in Carolyn land, I believe, oh, it's really plumping up my lips. So I kind of go through this a lot. So I am getting this Big Monsieur from Lancome mascara again. I haven't gotten this in quite a while. I don't use it that often. It's for that real dramatic makeup look that I sometimes go for, not very often anymore, but I like to have it just in case I want that va-va-voom lash look. The mascara that I normally use is from Prime Promatics. They don't sell it at Sephora, but this is on my replenish list, but I don't replenish it very often. And I always use this oil on my hair, so it's getting pretty low, so I'm gonna get some more. I have been doing really well with making my hair really healthy these days, and it's actually really starting to grow. There's several things that I have changed to help that. And there's actually another oil that I'm gonna order. It's in my wish list, but I'm pretty sure I'm definitely gonna get it. It's Virtue Healing Oil, and it's supposed to be really, really good for just really smoothing out your hair. So that's in my wish list. So let's jump into what my wish list is now. So my wish list, yes, I wanna get that Virtue Healing Oil. Really, really, really am working at making my hair as super healthy as I possibly can, and I think I'm starting to be successful in that, so that's exciting for me. A couple of things that I have been doing lately that I think have really been helping grow my hair is a new collagen powder that I started drinking over the last several months. Also, I changed the shower head in my shower to filtered water. Like, I have been wanting to do that for years. I finally did it, And I'm telling you, there's no looking back. It's night and day. If you are kind of wondering, does it really work? Does it not? This shower head is actually really good to try it out because I could not convince my husband to change all the water filters in the house, but I did order just that one shower head. Super easy to just unscrew your shower and screw this one back in, and it is life-changing. Not to be dramatic at all. Okay, back to my Sephora wish list. I want to get the Merit Bronze Balm Sheer Sculpting Bronze. I don't always use contouring that much just because I haven't found one that is really blendable, that really blends out really smoothly and easily. This one is supposed to. I don't know. I'll try it and I'll let you know. And then there is something else from Merit that I want to get, and that is their highlighter. That is supposed to be fantastic for mature women. It's supposed to, again, just really blend in really seamlessly and beautifully and just give you that really natural kind of a glow. We'll see. I'll let you know, but that is definitely on my wish list. There is also another highlighter that I'm going to repurchase. I shouldn't have to because I just bought it, I think, in the fall Sephora sale, but it's the Rare Beauty in Enlightened. I love this highlighter so much, but I dropped it, so it's a mess. I still use it, but it's all powdery all over the place. And so every time I open it, there's a bit of a glitter mess, but I just love it so much that I just keep using it. But I really need to get a new one that is not broken. Okay, here are my suggestions for you, things that I adore and love. Of course, you know I'm going to say, if you haven't yet tried the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, I know it's kind of pricey, this is a good time to give it a try. I feel like I'm a drug pusher because if you try this once, you'll be obsessed. You will not be able to stop using it, and it is kind of pricey, so be careful. If you do order it, beware that you'll love it and you will want to keep reordering it. So I'm just putting that out there. Okay, so here's something that I would suggest you give a try. It is a concealer, but it's a brightening concealer. And it's so good for mature skin. It just really blends and melts into my under eyes here, which are very creasy. I have lots of little lines under here. I did have an entire facelift, but they didn't touch my eyes. So I have still a lot of lines around there. So I need something that's really moisturizing under my eyes. And this one is so fantastic. The color is 130W. And that's the color that makes it really nice and bright. Give it a try, and you know Sephora is really good. If you try something, the color's off, you don't quite like it, you know they'll return it, right? They're great like that. Another one of my favorites, I've had it a super long time, so it's not one of those things you have to repurchase very often. Mine did recently hit pan, but I've had it for so many years, and it's still gonna last, because, I mean, there's plenty of products still in there. So it's the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow, and it just gives you a really soft, natural kind of blush on your cheeks. So I really love this. And then I tried to think of a palette to suggest for you. It's so hard for me to pick one because it's like asking me to choose a favorite child. I only have one child, so that makes it easy. But for my palettes, I have many palette children, and to choose one was pretty much impossible. So I just thought, what would be one that a lot of people would enjoy? I know a lot of people would enjoy, so I picked the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. It just has a lot of practical colors, but it also has a lot of sparkle, which I love some sparkle, but you can make it really matte and simple, you can glam it up. It's kind of a palette that you can do a lot with, and I think goes on a lot of people's skin color, eye color. It's a neutral palette, and I love Natasha Denona because, you know, it just blends easily. you do get what you pay for, ladies. So if you want just one really good palette, that might be it. So the sale starts in just a couple of days for those of us who are Rouge members on the 5th. So as things start trickling in, I will probably do little shorts, or over on Instagram, I will probably talk about things I like or things that I don't like, or things I added to my list, or things I took off my list. So if you're not following me over on Instagram, you might do that. But I usually put shorts up on Facebook too. So that is it for today. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out with me. I love hanging out with you guys. Mwah. Have an incredible, fabulous, wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.